Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a story time. That's all I'm going to say, so let's get into the video. So, both of these happened very recently and they're going to go in order. So the first one is going to be the longest one because the second one happened yesterday and it isn't really that interesting, but it's not enough to make a whole video about it, so we're just going to combine these two. So the first one was, I was in a car crash, and that happened exactly a week ago, so last Saturday, because today is Saturday. Just some background information on the entire thing. Alea was in the car, and you know her. Two videos that come to the top of my head when I think of her are my second paranormal story time and I was locked out of my basement. So definitely should go check out those videos if you want to know more about her after you watch this one, of course. Anyway, so that just gives you some knowledge on who she is a little bit as a person. We have our own channel opening soon, just so you know. Anyway, it was her 15th birthday party. We were in an escape room. If you want a whole separate video about the escape room, let me know because I would gladly do that for you guys. We could do it on our channel, hint hint. Anyway, so we did an escape room and we were on our way back to go get like food or drinks, like Starbucks or whatever we were gonna do. I don't remember at the time what our original plan was. And we were going by an intersection, so I'm going to really cringily just try to give you a visual. I'm not going to use the entire visual pieces the entire time because that's just too much. But pretend this colored pencil was going this way, of course, and this colored pencil was going this way, and that was the intersection. So that is the intersection. And then these were the cars. So this one would be us, the lady, and one of the witness cars. And then this one, which is colored for some reason, is the cops. So we're driving straight down, so we would have been the orange pencil and the lady would have been the blue pencil going this way. So we're almost to the point where it intersects, and the part of the intersection we were on did not have a stop sign, but the other way did. So we're going around 35 to 40, I don't know, but we were going really fast. This is us, and this is this lady. So there are trees lining the entire thing and apartment complexes on, so if this was the car, it would have been on this side for me. I was in the front passenger seat, and we're going along, and out of nowhere, this car comes in front of us, just runs up in front of us, and the first thought that goes through everybody's mind, because it was me, the passenger, my aunt driving, Alea behind the driver's seat in the far left, one of her friends, Jocelyn, and then behind me was another one of her friends named Josh. And obviously being in personal experience and talking to everyone after the fact, we all thought the exact same thing once we noticed the car, and that was we were going to T-bone her, and someone was either going to die or get seriously injured. So we thought we were going to T-bone her. Here, I should turn the diagram this way. And just barely, we missed her. And we hit her back bumper on this side. And we hit her. And the entire back bumper came off, and her tire plate, and little bits of her car. She spun a half circle, and then pulled up to the concrete. And we kept going, and pulled over to the side, so we weren't in the middle of the road. This car... This car was on the other side of the intersection, and he put his hazards on and backed up. got out of the car, and we were all in shock, of course. We were all like, oh my gosh, we just got in a car crash. And it was very scary being in the passenger seat because that's where the collision happened. So all of the action was on my side of the car. I'm blind. I'm sorry. I was just looking at the bottom right there. And I have my contacts in right now. But anyway, we're going in, and that was really scary. The cops came, and they questioned us. And they took everyone's name down and information, of course, and then they were talking to the lady, and the cop comes back and he's telling us, so our group of people, that she can go, and this is literally his words, that her and her whatever can literally go pound sand because it is her fault. She did not stop at that stop sign. And there were so many things there that we could not see her in advance. And she was trying to blame it on us, saying that it was distracted driving. But me being in the passenger, I can vouch that my aunt was not distracted driving. And all these things. So it looked really bad for her, and she was just upset because she had to pay for both the cars. The car that my aunt was driving, so my aunt's car, literally had a hole in it, in the front bumper, and just a little bit of scratches, but the other car got way worse. The cop said that we were going about 35 to 40, which is where I got the number before in the beginning, and he also said that impact was about 20 miles per hour, because she did like a semicircle, but she did not do like a full 360 spin out. So that was one of the scariest moments in my life, I would say. It's up there. So it was very scary, like, I'm not gonna lie. Very, very, very scary. Think about, but everybody that day became friends, or closer friends. And afterwards, we did go get, I think Starbucks, which is interesting. I'm not really a big Starbucks person, but I can have it every once in a while, so, yeah. On to story number 2. Just gonna fix you guys right here. Yes. Story number 2 happened yesterday, so the 17th, and it's basically, I got mauled by a cat. So the reason I went like that when I said mauled was because I was not like fully mauled, just my hand was. But my sister could have been mauled by a cat. So we were in my bedroom with the window open just like it is right now. And we saw this cat that was outside, and my sister was like, let's go outside and pet it. And I was like, no, you can't do that. And then she went out in the living room and asked my mom if she could go outside, and then I already knew what she was going to do. So close behind, I followed her outside, and she was over there petting the cat, and it looked really happy and snuggly. And so at first I was like, must be a house cat that got out somehow. So I go over, and then it starts growling at Addison, and starts kind of purring, growling at me, just a tiny bit. And I realized that there was a mouse hole on the ground, and I think it was, now I'm thinking that it tried to protect its food. If I can put pictures up, there will be the front of my hand and the back of my hand. But I was standing up, so if this cat could reach a good portion up on my wrist, that would have been my sister's stomach. So I moved her out of the way and said, get back from the cat, and I must have did something fast, or my hair, because it was in a ponytail, whipping fast, kind of scared it or something, because it jumped and clawed me. So I'm going to try to show you one here, just in case the pictures don't work. So that is the front of my hand. There's a little one right there, but then this is part of one, so there's a little bit of a scratch in between. And then there's that one. Both front paws were on me. And then there is this one, that little one, and then that one. The only ones that really burn is this big long one right here. That one. And the one that hurts the most is that one, because this one actually went into 2 layers of skin at least, or a couple layers, and I had to clip off skin afterwards. So that one hurts, plus it's on that resting portion where I would write. And this one's where my thumb is, so it bends and it hurts where that part of my wrist is. Like I said, that was at my sister's stomach height. So yeah, and afterwards I pushed the cat away, not too forcefully, but pushed it away, and then he or she like walked away. So that's about it, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to hear more about my crazy life or the escape room story, let me know down in the comments below, and also give me your thoughts, comments, and or concerns in the comments below as well. I love getting comments and I love answering them. So, peace out, guys.